Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson one. Couple of you know me. My name is Anjum Sattar. If you have any question, please drop me email anjum@ukversity.co.uk and I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. I'm just checking in the chat box as well. I'm just typing my email address.
Okay.
I'll just share with you the slides and then we'll go through and then I'll share with you all the resources in a minute.
Okay.
So can you see the slides, please?
Yes, I can.
Okay, brilliant. So as I mentioned, I'm Anjum Sattar. I'm working with the University last 10 years and I'm also teaching at University of Bradford. I do some work for Leeds and I'll try my best to meet your expectation. Please, if you have any question, feel free to drop me email. And my background ACCA, I'm also member in practice and I'm teaching MBA, ACCA, CIMA, ATHE, business management. I'm member of CMI, Chartered Management Institute, CIPD. So I'm delivering various sort of courses. So I'm member in practice. So I carry on including some practical examples to clear the concept. Most of you really working in accounts, so please share your experience and we can learn from each other and we clear the concept. So one of the great scholar Henry Ford said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. So we can learn many things from each other. Yes, so feel free, there is no difference really.
There's a lot of difference.
No,
I'm still learning.
it's just a matter of difference as a student and teaching, and but we can learn from both ways. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
No difference. Okay, so if you don't mind to quick introduce me, where you're from, what you're doing, what you've done, please, so I can add example from your background, so we can learn betterly. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Ngozi and I'm from Nigeria, but I've been in the UK for a couple of years. So I did my first degree in accounting back home in Nigeria. So I did my master's here in financial management here in London. And since then, I've been working in an accounting firm. I started as a trainee accountant, and now I'm the practice manager. Yeah.
Excellent, great. How's weather in London?
Sorry.
How's weather there? Here in Leeds, the cloud.
It's cloudy. I think it's been drizzling all morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's cloudy. I haven't left house since morning, but I think it's cloudy.
Okay, so here in Leeds, we had a rain a bit. It's temperatures around 8, 9. Compared to London, always we have a more cold. Yes, colder
Yeah. Okay.
towards north, of course. Okay, great. Nice to meet you. I have a lot of friends
Same here.
from the area and teaching, with them, and great, good to hear. And it's good to, you keep moving, and it's a good, getting qualifications. And
Yeah.
of course, you can become your own boss as well. Yeah?
Exactly. In fact, that's the dream. That is actually the dream.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I and soon, it's the time running so fast, really. It's a matter of- Okay, so of course, this subject, taxation, is this is the subject really. We need a lot of CPD, continuous professional development. Yes,
Yeah.
so
Sure.
people are expert of taxation. They just do taxation. Yes,
Yeah.
even for them is the 1 year new finance act. Yes, new budget, new
Yeah.
rules. Carry on. So it's sometimes it's difficult to be every area you expert of these. Yes,
Yeah.
it's good to be. We can do CPDs. Depends what you do and looking your clients really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, nowadays number of tools we can use it uh, to explore things, accordingly. So during our lesson, I'll use ACCA article on Finance Act 2023. Of course, we can use Finance Act 2024, but until 31st January, we carry on using finance Act 20 normally, because of course the last date of assessment is 31st January.
Yeah.
Okay, so please, I will give you the handout. This is open tuition we have. If you set up account, if you go on the website opentuition.com, and you can set up free account, and you can download, this, but I'll share with you. Can you see this handout?
Yes, ACCA FA 2023.
Yeah.
Did you
So
say it's open tuition?
yes, so I'll show you the website in a minute. So
Okay.
as you know, this is ACCA F6 exam,
Yeah.
because of course it's not exam based, yeah? It's assignment based.
Yes.
So, but this is all the discussion, lot of a good example really, if you want to look around the taxation system, taxation calculation under each, inherent tax, capital gain tax, yeah? Anything. This is quite good to explore. Of course, we are doing personal tax, so we'll focus more on the personal tax, but we'll go through other business tax and various other tax elements in
Okay.
other subjects. So all, this is we been given. In our lesson, I included here, I'll share with you uh, the handout, which is published by ACCA. So with lot of examples. So we can look around here, finance sec, and
Okay.
within that is a master document really. We can say we need to look around the rates. So in the UK, first 12,570 we're very well aware of is the personal allowance for this year.
Yeah.
And then we earn, 37,720% tax. This is a dividend 8.75. Higher rate is 40, additional rate is 45, which used to be 50. It's dropped.
Yeah.
Why the prime minister only stayed few months in the office. Huh? People objection. To some extent, she was right. Why people don't want to work, because the reason,
Exactly.
end of the day, the money is not coming in your pocket. That's taking all the tax man. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so of course, it's the rules. Rules we have to follow them. 12,570 is, of course, we can think about here marriage allowance. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can transfer those. You can go up to 5 years back. Of course, we can look around. If you're earning more than 100,000,
Well,
any additional pound, your personal allowance will be half. Yes, if you're earning
yeah.
125, 140 minus 100 divided by 2, so your personal allowance will be equal to, and that will be finish your, yes, so you have to pay all amount tax then.
Okay.
So that's we need, and a lot of examples, we have each areas. It's good to look around. Yes, that's,
Okay. Sorry.
personal
What?
tax.
Sorry. I think at what amount will you earn and you lose the whole capital allowance?
Uh, yeah, if you earning more than 100,000,
Yeah.
every pound more than 100,000, yes, your personal allowance reduced by £1 for every £2.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that if you earning more than 125,000 a year,
Mm.
your personal allowance will be finished this 12,570. It means you have to pay tax on every amount.
Okay.
Okay, that's the loophole really. That's why people don't want to touch the bracket. Huh?
Yeah.
Tax planning is illegal, yes,
Yeah.
and the accountant role to plan the taxes, yeah,
Exactly.
within the rules. Of course, we're not looking creative. We're not looking, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we follow the ethics, but we look, the planning point of view. Okay,
Yeah.
that's, we can, of course, number of other ways, which is legally we can look around the perspective. Okay, so then I mentioned, which I'll take you back to, if you want to, you can, because it's a matter of sometimes your own interest really matters the subject area, how much you want to explore things. Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you go on open tuition, you can set up, dummy account absolutely free. Yeah. You go here. carry on reference. Quite good. I found it. We have all the resources ourselves, but just for the sake of learning collective tax, yes. And if
Okay.
you everyone is advertising nowadays. Huh? Okay, so we can look around here, download the booklet, yes. If you want to look around online resources and the lectures, if you download the booklet, then you can follow each week, the lectures there. So like if you want to be enhance each chapter, so that's good way to look around things. Huh? A lot of
Okay, so
quizzes. Yeah.
is this free?
So
Would
here,
it allow me to download it? Is it free? Hello?
yeah. So you can download the booklet free,
Okay.
and then you watch each week. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes. So it's a free each week. Like I'm doing chapter 1.
Yeah.
I'm doing chapter 1, and you can say, "Oh, I'll watch chapter 1." Yes.
Okay.
I'll do chapter. So you can do it according to you want.
Okay. All right.
Move to our discussion. Today we are going to start a new unit, of course, which is the personal tax. We very well aware of.
Sorry, excuse me.
And
Let me
please,
just hold on, please. Let me close the door, please. Hello, sorry. The
no.
kids were making noise. Okay.
So unit 5, which is personal tax, yes.
Yeah.
Aim of this unit is enable learner to understand the taxation. Of course, we're looking in individual perspective, more in NI and income tax, yes.
Okay.
Capital. We have each week one learning outcome, each lesson, yes. Today
Okay.
we'll understanding and principle of taxation system. So these are our assessment criteria. Explain the key principle of taxation system, explain the features, explain the difference between tax planning, tax avoidance, tax avoidance. Yeah. So we
Yeah.
can look around, we can analyze ethical and moral principle as accountant we supposed to follow. Yes.
Yeah.
So from our IFA as well as any other awarding body. So we can look around LO2 in our lesson 2, which is about national insurance and income tax, and we'll
Okay.
discuss different schemes. Lesson 3 is about LO3. We have 3 LOs, 3 learning outcome for this unit. And then we have an indicative content. What is the keywords? Yes.
Okay.
So that's, which we'll go through the UK taxation, tax basis, difference between tax planning, ethical implication, current legislation, and reporting. Yes. So all will be in our discussion. Overall, our discussion will cover all the key points. Then LO2, then LO3. So when we'll do assignment, so in our assignment, these are the buzzwords, keywords. Yes.
Okay.
So that's, we need to be addressed under each learning outcome, these assessment criteria. Okay.
Okay.
Let's move back to our slides. So which I'll go through. Okay. So now, as we discuss the aim of the unit, always good to be just a little reflection what I know about the taxation system. Have I ever worked in the tax? I have calculated the tax returns. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's our own reflection where at the moment I am, where I supposed to be my in terms of my knowledge on reflection. Always good to be. Yes. And
Yeah.
of course, we discuss about the indicative content, what we're supposed to learn. I mentioned in the units specification, and then we have all the rates which we included here as well. Yes,
Okay.
which we can look around in detail. Yes. So if we're looking personal allowance, if we're looking transferable amount, yes, if we looking
Mhm.
income threshold, child benefit. Yes, if you're earning
Okay.
more than 50,000 and
Yeah.
60,000, so charge 1% of the amount of the child benefit received for every £100 of income over 50,000. That's which we can look around. Okay, so overall investment limit which we can look around, threshold for personal allowance, capital allowance, car benefit, fuel allowance. Yes,
Yeah.
so we can look around 45p per mile, VAT threshold. Yes,
Okay.
that's personal threshold, VAT, late payment, relief, what we can, capital inherent tax. Yes, capital
Okay.
gain, what is about class one insurance. Yes,
Mhm.
employer is already paying 13.8% NI, and the government recently again look at and increase it. Yes, which we can further explore about next year finance act. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's is a lot of discussion because the government wants 40 billion to cover somewhere where we have a short, and
Okay.
14 billions to give to NHS and 14 billions to give to schools, and education institutes.
But
So
also the minimum wage is increasing, so I think is a two-way thing. When that increase, the minimum wage increases. So how are they going to get the money?
yes, so minimum wage increased to £12 and 21 pence, yeah,
Mm.
and will be from 1st of April, and at the moment £11, and the
Yeah.
it will go up again. Yes, so like
Okay.
been proposed things. So which we can, of course, if the budget of NHS will go up, of course, government injecting more money and covering the money through the taxes. Huh?
Okay.
Okay, so that's which we can look around the penalties deliberately and all. So when we say taxation system, explain the key principles. So the purpose of the UK taxation system, really, we need to be think about, we have a more progressive tax. When you're earning more, you pay more. Yes,
Oh.
but in some country they have a one fixed tax. Yes, doesn't
Yeah.
after the limit, everyone have to pay the one fixed tax.
Mm.
So a lot of discussion going around because the people productivity, people not working because it's a different threshold from 20 to 40 and 45, and then no benefits and everything. So
Yeah.
if we can adjust it, that need to be, but the government really, of course, fair. So type of the tax is direct tax, indirect tax. Yes, which we can indirect, direct. Everyone need to be paid indirectly. If you earn, then you pay. So we can look around those taxation system. When we so look the taxation of individual, income tax they pay, capital gain tax we pay, national
Mm.
insurance we pay, and inherent tax. Yes, if somebody died and the property is in within 7 year rule, that's we can look around 340,000 or above. Up to that
Okay.
limit is which we can go through in detail, but inherent tax. So what is about the good taxation system? The five principles need to be in the good taxation. Is a fairness, advocacy, simplicity, transparency, administrative ease, not making things so complicated it costs you. You want to pay it, but it costs you more. Huh? So that's the consensus these and five. The tax so believe that the tax should be based on the individual ability to pay.
Yeah.
So the ability to pay the principal, yes, principal idea that there should be equivalency between what individual pay and the benefit subsequently the government activities, fourth, Smith action or canon or various other they interpret that need to be done. Yeah. So
Okay.
because really you have to say the money we collected, where we spend it, for what purposes, yeah? So which is government gives some giving some breakdown. The features of the good taxation system: fair, absolute, convenient, efficient, direct, indirect taxes, the tax rate, which we can look around the progressive, proportional, and regressive, which we'll go through in a minute. And the government need the tax revenue to the finance the expenditures such as health, retirement pension, social benefit, and various. Yes. So we can the government charge the taxes through, of course, pay, why pay as you earn, That's, a lot of people saying, my tax is being deducted at source. Those people are self-employed. They're doing business. Facebook earning 75 million. They paid 4,000. How come? Yes. So that's
Okay.
these are all the question mark. Yes. Efficient, low collection. Okay. Direct taxes are imposed directly on the person enterprise required to pay. Tax of the personal income such as salaries tax. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Profit tax are disposal of chargeable asset. Personal or enterprise, must pay the tax directly to the tax authorities like income tax, capital gain tax, national. But indirectly, every of us really paying the tax through VAT,
Mm.
value added tax, which is 20%. Okay, this is the just for the sake of it, traveling abroad and we buying anything. So in other part of the world, normally we call GST, general sale tax, which is exactly the same. VAT or general sale tax. Like in states, if you're going there or you're buying a laptop, you paid VAT or GST. So please get the receipt at the airport, the tax point, and you can get all the refund. If you're not resident of that country, you shouldn't pay the tax in that country.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
You can get, the refund from, I guess, those are third, and that's exactly the same if any relative yours and mine come and they buying anything and taking back home, so they should get the receipt at airport tax point, submit it, and they can get all the money back. They can pay the authorities there, not here.
I'm sorry. Who pays back the VAT for them? Is it their home country or the country they purchase the products?
So because the country, let's say they bought anything from the UK, the shopkeeper charge them VAT.
Yeah.
At airport, they can show I'm taking the item abroad. They fill the
Okay.
form and they can get the money back
Okay, from UK airports.
from the UK airport.
Okay, that's fine. Thank
Sometimes
you.
it takes a while, but their money comes in their account.
Mhm.
So they need full invoice for this. Yeah.
Okay.
So the tax are classified according to their basis. Yes, income, profit, asset, capital gain, consumption is VAT. When we say progressive, the taxes increase, the proportion of the income increase, like 20, 40, and 45. Proportion, these takes the same proportion of the income as the income rise. Yes, so proportionally. So regressive tax, the tax decreasing the proportion of the income as the income rise. For example, the national insurance contribution, which
Yeah.
is 12%, and then we have if it more than 50,000, yes, 2%, and so on.
Okay.
So that's is we can look around the regressive, proportion, and progressive. Okay. The solution, the social justice, taxation structure impose the direct impact on the accumulation, redistribution of the wealth in the country. Progressive taxation rise, and when we're looking the regressive, as income rise, the proportion of the tax paid falls. Yes, so
Yeah.
not so it means a regressive tax. Yes, for example, the tax on the liter of the petrol in same regardless of the level of the income of the purchaser. Yes.
Okay.
So the regressive tax is they represent the greater proportion of the income for the lower income earner than the higher income earner. So it's the thing. So so when we look the reproportions, yes,
Yeah.
right, the tax remain the constant. For example, 10% all earning regardless of their level, that can be reproportional. Okay, the income tax include the income tax calculation of the tax on all the sources exempt, not. So like a couple of things, which we don't need to pay the tax on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and various. So we look the limits accordingly. Okay, we want to be make sure the tax system is transparent. Yes, ease
Okay.
the cost, which we mentioned earlier. Yes, improve the stability and give benefit to the state, not increase the burden. Changing the tax rule, of course, is a finance sector. We have to be look around in the perspective, and every year it's good to go through and the policies and the rules and the taxes. Of course, rules we have to be follow and we have to be well administrative tax. Okay, so then we have 1.3, explain the difference between the tax planning, tax avoidance, and the tax avoidance. Tax planning is the legal use of the tax legislation to minimize the tax. Like 12570, you have your own company. With that company, you can employ your family members if you want to. Yes.
Yeah.
Then of course, then maybe we can look around unethical sometime, not giving options to others. But the tax planning, you can reduce the tax bill that save the money each individual. Yes. Okay. Then of course, the asset you can buy, like a car, you can claim the capital allowance. Yes.
Yeah.
And tax avoidance, the legal use of the tax, legislation, but not following intent the law and use of unintended loopholes. Yes. Tax of unintended loopholes. Yes, like the wife and benefits and all. Tax avoidance illegal. Yes,
Yeah.
pay less tax and conceal. It can be come under the money laundering. Yes, we have a tough legislation
Yeah.
on money laundering. We can look on the purpose of the tax, raise money for the government, of course, provide infrastructure, redistribute wealth, control the economy, boost, yes, economic activities, pension contribution, smoking imports, export, and the taxes can be on them. So principle of the taxation, it need neutral, yes, not always true, efficient cost and the benefits, simple, certain, effective, fair, which is based on ability to. Okay, so please tax year is start from the 6th April to uh, that's which is few days, yeah, which
Yeah.
we can look around these in the tax perspective. Okay, tax basis. What is the tax structure? What is the tax based and the tax rate? That's always we need to be look around the base rate. Yes, regressive, progressive. Three parts
Okay.
we just mentioned earlier, which carry on repeating. Here, HMRC, yes, the UK tax they pay and control all the legislation act of parliament, which we need to be look around every year in the shape of finance act. Yes,
Okay.
everyone, and we have a lot of case laws, and the tax tribunal, the case can go in the tribunal.
Okay.
A statute which is look around the act of parliament, HMRC guidance. Of course, nowadays gov.uk, which we can, if you find someone is a fake invoices or things, you can check it. Okay, taxpayer are the tax in the UK resident domicile. Yeah, so we do test, like 180 days. If you're living abroad, your residency can be cancelled even. Yes, so you have to look around which country you're resident. You have to think about the domicile, your permanent residency from which country. Yes, so short-term tests, particularly is easy to lose. Yes, which we can look around general legal concept. These tested need to be the country of birth, the domicile, the father's status, mothers, and connection with the country. Yeah, that's huge dependencies, age, choices, impact of these rules on the taxpayer, the resident, domicile. Is the UK your long-term home? Are in the UK this year only? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's we need to be look around those rules, tax planning, legal ways, government intent, pension scheme, investment. That's which we can look around. Tax avoidance using the laws, not the government intended complicated areas. Sometimes exploiting loopholes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's as with respect as tax analyst, really we need to be good understanding on these. Yeah? It
Yeah.
can various the rule loopholes can be. So self-employed businessman, yes. Wife implies genuine workers, level of pay, yes.
Okay.
Tax, and always illegal, not declaring, which is can be tax avoidance, or using the law to legitimate to reduce the bill, yes. Tax avoidance, abusing the law to reduce the tax bill, possible illegal, unethical. Tax avoidance is breaking the law to reduce the tax bill. Okay, so either you member of ATHE, ACCA, we use the word PPCIO. The word is contain popular people chat in of popular people chat in office. Yes.
Popular people chat in office. Okay.
So instead of popular people chat in office. So first P is we can look around the professional behavior. Yeah, to easily these are ethics really we need to be, which will go to the next slide.
Okay.
Okay, these are 5 professional behavior, professional competence and due care, confidentiality, integrity, and objectivity.
Okay.
So that's really we need to be act in the client interest, be open, constructive. Yes, confidentiality, run approval. That's all we need to be looking on. Okay, responsibilities as the client to HMRC as a whatever the document provided by the client in the light of. So these are the 5 professional code of ethics. P is the professional behavior, always working in the best interest. Yes, not conflicting in professional competent up to date knowledge. We do CPDs every year. We keep the client data confidential, not declaring to anyone else without when it's a court says wider interest of public, then we can. Objectivity, yes, our objective to be true and fair information. Integrity, we should be honest. Yes.
Okay.
So that's easily PPCIO, popular people chat and office. These are 5 code. Money laundering, of course, crime of proceed act. We have, NCA, National Crime Agency. We can look around up to 14 years can be imprisonment, 5 years if you're tipping off, but you're not telling authorities. Yes, but of course, omission, your intention, that's not come under fraud. Okay, so these ethics which we just mentioned, that we need to be look around. In our organization, you should have a money laundering officer. Someone is trained, someone is being training. We have, if when you apply the license, you have to get AML. Yes, and
Okay.
anti-money laundering. Yes, and it can be your awarding body, or you can get the from HMRC. Yes, so
Okay.
that's the money laundering regulation. That's it costs organization around good £500 a year. Yes,
Oh, okay.
so that's really that's our cost. Sometime I need to think about always. Yes, the costing side. Okay, so ethical guidance, yes, client confidentiality is very crucial. We have to not declaring, and that's the key. And I included some links for you, yes, to look around the personal tax, please. And if you want to, you can even lot of examples, the F6 ACC exam, old exam papers, and you can pick the scenario. You can. I gave you the booklet which I can share with you in the chat box. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just sharing and you can download from there. Just 1 second. Time. What is I can share books. This one is exactly the same. Hope you in the chat box you can download this. I can give you Finance Act 2023 is good document. Look the examples.
Yeah.
And I can share with you the slide of this lecture and hope you have access on our Moodle page as well. Yes. Do you have access on Moodle?
Sorry, access to what?
Our Moodle page, VLE, Virtual Learning Environment.
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah, I do.
Okay, good. So where you can access all the books and everything. So only the thing, sometimes books can be different years of Finance Act. but you have to apply the new rates. Yes.
Okay.
So because the rates carry on changing every year.
Yeah, of course.
So that's, we need to be clear. Okay. Yes, which I shared with you. I think so. And then these slides also available are Moodle page as well.
Okay.
Any question?
No question.
Say if we'll do a bit recap, we learn about the taxation system. We discuss about regressive, progressive. Yes.
Yeah.
Tax, we discuss about tax avoidance, tax planning, tax avoidance. Yes.
Yeah.
The UK tax is the progressive tax. We discuss direct, indirect taxes, and discuss about ethics, popular people chatting office, and we had a discussion about money laundering legislation. Yes.
Okay.
So that's all today, and the next lesson will go through our LO2, and where we look, the we'll go through VAT scheme and income tax, and we'll go through some examples, and we'll do some calculations as well.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry about the assignments. Is it after the whole classes, then we can do how long do we have to do the assignments?
Yes, so first we normally deliver the 3 weeks, are the 3 learning outcomes.
Okay.
Lesson. Then we'll do the last lesson, we'll do assignment discussion.
Okay.
And then within 2 weeks, you can submit.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's okay.
So that's, but the assignment brief is available on our Moodle page. And before that, if you want to look around, you can. There are the sample assignment briefs. Yeah, that will also.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking around actually.
That's absolutely fine. So, but we'll go through assignment discussion, and I'll give you a lot of the resources.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Thanks for attending today's session, and hope we'll speak to you on next lesson. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hope weather will behave good and will enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.